Cattle are commonly raised as livestock for meat, beef or veal, see beef cattle, for milk, see dairy cattle, and for hides, which are used to make leather. They are used as riding animals and draft animals, oxen or bullocks, which pull carts, plows and other implements. Another product of cattle is their dung, which can be used to create manure or fuel. In some regions, different types of cattle are common to different geographic areas. Taurine cattle are found primarily in Europe and temperate areas of Asia, the Americas, and Australia. Zebus, also called Indocene cattle, are found primarily in India and tropical areas of Asia, America, and Australia. Sangha cattle are found primarily in sub-Saharan Africa. These types, which are sometimes classified as separate species or subspecies, are further divided into over 1,000 recognized breeds. Around 10,500 years ago, taurine cattle were domesticated from as few as 80 wild aurochs progenitors in central Anatolia, the Levant and western Iran. 1. A separate domestication event occurred in the Indian subcontinent, which gave rise to zebu. According to the Food and Agriculture Organization, FAO, there are approximately 1.5 million cattle in the world as of 2018. 2. Cattle are the main source of greenhouse gas emissions from livestock, and are responsible for around 10% of global greenhouse gas emissions. 3-4. In 2009, cattle became one of the first livestock animals to have a fully mapped genome. 5. Cattle were originally identified as 3 separate species: Bos taurus, the European or taurine cattle, including similar types from Africa and Asia, Bos indicus, the Indocene or zebu, and the extinct Bos primigenius, the aurochs. The aurochs is ancestral to both zebu and taurine cattle. 6. They were later reclassified as one species, Bos taurus, with the aurochs, zebu, and taurine cattle as subspecies. 7. However, this taxonomy is contentious and some sources prefer the separate species classification, such as the American Society of Mammalogists Mammal Diversity Database. 8-9. Complicating the matter is the ability of cattle to interbreed with other closely related species. Hybrid individuals and even breeds exist, not only between taurine cattle and zebu, such as the Sangha cattle, Bos taurus africanus x Bos indicus, but also between one or both of these and some other members of the genus Bos, Yex, the Desi or Yedel-10, Benting, and Gower. Hybrids such as the Beefalo breed can even occur between taurine cattle and either species of bison, leading some authors to consider them part of the genus Bos, as well. 11. The hybrid origin of some types may not be obvious. For example, genetic testing of the dwarf Lulu breed, the only taurine type cattle in Nepal, found them to be a mix of taurine cattle, zebu, and yak. 12. However, cattle cannot,